Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Here comes Johnson on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. To throw is RG3. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's got Rome. Touchdown, Chicago. CD Lamb. 70 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it would get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Brandon Ayuk returning it. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Hill. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A shotgun snap for Hill. Steps away to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Hill again. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 11 yards there, first down.
Eagles.
Hill throwing once more. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing again is Hill. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And that'll be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he returns this to the 22.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
At the 31-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They snap it at 1. Now it's Griffin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. The gun, it's Griffin. Open man, Lamb, it's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
And the Bears 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
Down Bears.
Once again, Griffin. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
1st down, Chicago.
From the red zone now, here's Griffin on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. And that's caught inside the 35. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep 3rd position and makes the interception.
After the interception, here's Griffin, eluding the pressure right. He'll fight. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come. And they'll get the.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage. To the ball carrier. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defense. Allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Out of the gun, Griffin. And he fires one that's intercepted. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Don't stop that motor. Time to go to work. Let's go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. After the interception, here's Griffin. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10, once again, Griffin. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Griffin rolling to his right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Here's Hill now after the interception. He's going to try and go deep, and that's caught inside the 30. Yeah, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Hill now to throw. Oh, he bowls over him. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
15-yard line.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. To throw is Hill. This is Johnson. He's got it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Hill. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Here's Ayuk on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run with Bettis. And down he'll go at the 25.
The ball carrier.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
He was tackled.
Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Griffin flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10. A run. This is Pettis. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Bradley Chubb.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Griffin. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 3rd down, Griffin. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Griffin. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Play action. It's Griffin. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Edwards. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bears have taken the lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back. Here's Ayuk on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Sean Taylor there defensively.
Back to throw. Hill. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Here's Hill. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
48-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Hill. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Eagles 8-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Smith on the stop.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now RG3. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
What?
That's the lucky way, y'all.
set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Ayuk on the return. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Brandon Ayuk, 57 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry for the Hall of Famer. It's the boss, Jerome Bettis. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
At the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, Griffin. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
44-yard.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is RG3. Buying time to his left. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
18 more yards.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Bettis. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Griffin. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Quarterback forced out.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. 6-0 our score after 1. To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
On the deep
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
A carry now for Bettis. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Griffin. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Griffin. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Griffin. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 30.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Griffin, escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in the 1st. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, Griffin eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. RG3 as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 48. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Johnson now returning. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Griffin flushed out right. He'll fire deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. A big play there for the Bears on 3rd. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Second and 10 now. Griffin escaping the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. CeeDee Lamb there to make the grab. And the Bears will extend their lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
It doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Bears 16, Eagles 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Ayuk on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Brandon Ayuk on the return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. A handoff as they run the counter play. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Griffin eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. From the gun, Griffin, flush to his right. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. C.D. Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Bears push further out in front. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Ayuk on the return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Night Train Lane. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Now with give running left, it's Bettis. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Griffin. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Griffin give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Back now in Arlington. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Here's Griffin to throw. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
4th down. Here's RG3. And This is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
On down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And he is all the way up past the 25. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 13. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Woods. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Griffin's going to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, Griffin. They'll roll him out right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. Shaquille Barrett, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say so long from Big D.